Right, we are back. Shabby Gamer here. FIFA 20. Man United career mode. I completely forgot what I was doing there for a second. We're back. Of course, we're struggling a bit because of injuries. Most notably, the injury to... De Gea's back. De Gea is back. Okay. Grimaldo's out injured as well, but De Gea's been out injured now for quite a long time. Giordano's not done too badly, actually. He's developed quite nicely as well. He's up to a 75 now. But first of all, let's have a look at the good stuff. Youth Squad Monthly Update. 85 to 91 Pierre Campbell. 78 to 88 You're Gone. 89 to 94 Goalkeeper Josh Olsen. Got to take you, haven't we? 90 to 94 Charlie Hall. Okay. Thierry Fofana, we're going to get rid of you. Well, you're the one I accidentally signed, aren't you, by mistake? Okay, that's fine. And Siaka Cisse, you can go as well. Good centre-back there, actually. Good centre-back. And Oscar Sandoval, 86 to 92. Got some cracking players there. Let's see if we can add to that. I forgot... No, I didn't send them... Oh, yeah, they come back in the second now, didn't they? Because I missed the day, didn't I? I remember now. Okay. A lot of crap here from England, to be honest with you. A lot of crap, okay. Right, and a couple of other players who are ending their suspensions and so forth. But this one is going to be an FA Cup game, so we're going to play a weaker side. It's not really weak, to be honest with you, but we have no centre-backs now, do we? Because we've loaned out a couple and sold a few, haven't we? So we do have Morgan. Don't want to risk playing a 65 rated centre-back, though, do we? Let's bring Havertz onto the bench in place of Fatty as well, just to make the bench and this team as strong as humanly possible. So that should be a pretty strong team. Well, not pretty strong, but it's strong enough, hopefully, to beat Portsmouth. If not, then it's one competition out of the way we ain't got to worry about, because this season we are struggling a bit with injuries and a squad that's not quite the level we need to be. But it's a 2-0 win. Goals for Ferrari and Rashford. Are we any closer now to completing that mission of playing the guys in so many games? Let's have a look. Board objectives. So then 3 out of 5 only still. I don't quite get it. I'm sure there needs to be something on here where you can look at the players that are eligible. That's what they need to do, because it's a guessing game half the time. Right, anyway, 2 more scouting updates. First of all from Japan. I don't know why I picked Japan, to be honest, but that's why I picked Japan. Nobuhuti Mori. Let's get you in. We haven't really gone and scouted Asia at all yet in this career mode, so that was one of the main reasons why. And we've ended up with 2 great players. Kiyoshi Kinoshita as well has a great potential as well. I said as well twice then, didn't I, as well? Right, Fabrizio Jara is a no. We'll continue scouting you even though you're a goalkeeper, so you're not much use to me, really. Santiago Dominguez will take. And Daniel Pons will take as well. We'll continue scouting you a bit further. That's not bad then. We've picked up a couple of decent players there. So let's keep pushing forward. Now, I might just start playing Bruno Fernandes a bit, because I know he's definitely gone up by 10 points once he goes up one more. I know he's definitely 10 points then, at least. Sepulveda is up by a couple already as well. Let's keep pushing forward. The longer we go, obviously, the more likely De Gea is to be fully fit and ready to go. We've done all that already. Who we got next? We've got Newcastle next. Okay. Right, so obviously want to change teams back to this one. Is this team strong enough? We can bring De Gea. Let's bring De Gea back in for Giordano. Manuel, we're going to play you in place of Granero for a game. You are 73 rated now, aren't you? Tonali's up to an 87 as well, which is nice. We can bring Mbappe back in as well. I think I might sell Fatty, as I mentioned. Or not Fatty, sorry, Pedri. Just because he's not progressing as quick as his teammates, but just hasn't got a picture, and I don't like him. That's the only reason why. And we do have some players with really high potential now that are probably higher than his anyway. So I might have a look at that after this Newcastle game, see what his potential actually is. And maybe move him on. Because he doesn't seem to have moved at all this season either. I think he was 80 when the season started. He doesn't seem to have progressed at all, does he really? Right, Newcastle United. There we go, 3-0 win. 2 for Mbappe, 1 for Dembele. That's good. Let's get Breno Fernandes up to a 61, hopefully. Then that'll mean he's been up 10 stat points. Nope. Maybe not. Loan offer for Rodrigo. We're not accepting that one, then, are we? We've got a few players, I think, still on the transfer list. Interest shown in Varane from Leverkusen. A pre-contract. Varane's available on a free transfer. Anyone else available on a free transfer? Not that it really matters. I mean, we do have enough money, I mean, but... There you go. Varane is available free transfer. Skriniar's just moved. Fekir and Lo Celso both available on a pre-contract, as is James Maddison as well. Okay. We don't really want Varane. I think we've got 2 pretty damn good centre-backs anyway, to be honest. Right, so we want to have a look at Squad Hub. Good old Squad Hub. We want to go down to the 80s. And Pedri, showing great potential. Okay, you're not going to progress anywhere near as much as we want you to. Let's have a look through these again, see if there's anyone we can move on if needs be. Right, so exciting prospect, that's 85 to 90. I don't think that's good enough, you know. That's not good enough for us. We want some specials, don't we? Left back, right back. We've already got a couple of great players in those positions anyway. We've already got great players in that position as well. We've already got a great goalkeeper. We just need to keep clearing out space, I think. Garnier, yeah, we'll get you gone as well. Something special, that's great. Exciting prospect. We'll let you go as well then. Something special, exciting. Leandro Castro, we need you actually, I think. Exciting prospect, something special. Something special. Something special. Exciting prospect, Jordan Hughes. We need Jordan Hughes to complete that mission, don't we? Victor Manuel, only exciting prospect now, actually. Giardino, something special. Fatty, something special. Okay, we've got what we need then, haven't we? A lot of the world's best. Okay, we've got what we need then, haven't we? So we're going to clear a bit more space out and keep the good ones, because we're going to keep bringing more and more players through the academy. We want to just keep the space open for those something specials, don't we? Wow, beer's going down nicely tonight, I tell you. Very, very nicely. Transfer offer for LaCroix. The goalkeeper, we don't need you anymore, so yep, you can be gone. We'll keep pushing on. We've got Brighton, then Spurs. We're in the top 4 now, though. We need to beat Spurs, don't we, really? Is Grimaldo back available yet? He is not 100%. So I'm not going to take that risk of him yet, to be honest. How are we looking elsewhere? Since we are going to sell Pedri, I'm going to take him off the bench. Ferrari had something special, so let's put Ferrari onto the bench. Like so. We don't need Hughes on the bench. Let's put Grimaldo on the bench then, place of Hughes. There we go. That'll do us well. That'll do us well, I think. So Brighton at Hove Albion at home. So we do need a win. We need to keep pushing. We need to finish top 4 at least after that real slump with the injury to De Gea. It's a 4-0 win. 2 for Mbappe, 1 for Dembele, and 1 for Fernandes. Right, let's keep pushing. Breno Fernandes again. Let's get you to 61, my man. Nope. Maybe not then. No, I can take Giordano out of here now, can't I? I don't need to keep pushing him that higher. So 1 point clear of Everton behind us. Lacroix's gone. That's good. Grimaldo's back from injury, which is good. Lacroix goes to FCSB, wherever that is. No idea, but we'll take it. Got 5 million quid out of the player I got from the academy. That's the main thing. Loan offer for Fati from Atletico Madrid. No. No, because I think he's going to play quite a bit for us still. Hopefully in the future. Grimaldo is now back. He's not quite 100%, but got to take that risk, I think. Bring them into the team. Tonali and Rashford switches around. Okay. Alright, there we go. Hopefully then we're going to do well in this game. This is a big one against Spurs. This will either boost the gap between us and Spurs, or it'll allow them to catch us up. Come on, United. Come on. Come on. 2-1. Get in. Injury for Delete, though. Which is injury central recently around here, isn't it? Injury central. Right, so let's keep pushing forward. We've got Watford in the FA Cup next. Loan offer for Callum Bell, which we'll accept. We'll reject that. And Man City want to buy... How much are they offering for Havertz? Is 94 rated. 144 million. It's a no, but I appreciate the offer. I really do. It's Sane, isn't it? Sane and Gabriel Jesus, they've got really high potentials as well. Right, so Delete is now out of this game. So Manuel comes in. And we bring... Need a defender really on the bench, don't we? So let's bring on Morgan onto the bench. And then we'll put you there. Okay. Okay, we're back in. Still putting up more and more injuries, which is not ideal, but it should be an alright game. I'm actually going to change it slightly. I've just done the team, I know, but I'm actually going to bring in Ferrari and Fati for this game. And then we'll bring Rashford up front as well. There we go. Let's try that, see how we get on. Should be a win still, nonetheless. We could do have a good run in the FA Cup. If we're going to do badly in the league, we need to win the FA Cup, really. It's a 2-0 win. Goals from Hernandez, or Fernandes, shall I say, and Havertz. I mixed Havertz and Fernandes up there for a second. I made Hernandez. Okie doke. Let's continue the training, but we want to remove Giordano. Who do you want to boost up now then? I think it's Olsen. Olsen's very good, we know already, but we don't really need to boost him up, do we? Gwen is almost up to a 71. All you guys are good enough as you are anyway. There's Castro, Koyayash, Bell. We could just start working on... Is it Hall? Charlie Hall? I think it's Charlie Hall who's got the really high potential. So we could just start working on him, I suppose. Let's get his adapt tech and scenarios up already. Before we even bring him up to the main squad. There we go. Alright, let's keep pushing then. Rashford unsettled by lack of matches. Okay. I just played you in the every time I bring someone into the team, they get aggravated because I'm not playing enough. So you're in the team now. Okay, so we're 6 points clear of Spurs. We're still only 1 point clear of Everton, though, which is a bit of a worry. Transfer offer for Rodrigo from Barcelona. That's a no. Maybe in a season or so it might not be a no, but to wait and see what happens. Right, so is Delete injured long term? No, he's back. It was a suspension one, I remember now. Oh, my kitty wants some attention. Hello. Hello there. Right, so enough kitty rubbing. Let's bring Sancho back in with Rodrigo. Like so. And then we will leave Rashford in for now, I think. And then Mbappe wants to play. Ugh. Okay, well Mbappe can play this game then. Let's bring in Mbappe for this game, then we'll play Rashford in place of Rodrigo on the left. Because Rodrigo's not moaning too much. He seems happy with being rotation. So he seems happy with that anyway. So let's do that, and then we'll sim this game. Again, it's so different because last season we were fighting for the league the way through. Now we're just fighting to get in the top 4 and stay in the top 4. 2-0 win, 2 goals for Mbappe. They brought Ferrari off the bench as well, which is nice. So surely we must have got close to that now then. I love the idea that that Mbappe's just sat there going, "Oh, cheers, Gaffer." The young Frenchman. I think he knows what a gaffer is, does he really? So we must be getting close to completing this one now. It must be at 4, surely, by now. No, still only 3 out of 5. How? How are we only 3? Who have we done it with? And I don't... I wish there was some information about what I'm supposed to be doing. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but who's available for it? Is Ferrari available for it? Is Hughes available for it? 95 million from Ajax for Pogba. Wow. Ajax going balls to the wall. I appreciate the balls, Ajax, to be honest. I mean, I would consider, if it wasn't Pogba, I would have considered somebody, actually. Loan offer for Beldivia, whatever his name is. That's fine. We've got him up to 66 now. He can go out on loan if you want to take him. It's good for him to get some first team football now. He's got a 90 plus potential, so I'll take that. Transfer offer for Jimenez from Man City for 104 million. Man City have got some money to burn, haven't they? They're just throwing it at us all the time, trying to buy some big players. And I don't really want to strengthen Man City at all, to be honest with you. Especially not in the process of losing one of our players. Alright, let's keep going. So that might be a bit of a quiet January for us, actually. Apart from a few loan deals going out. Which hopefully going to go through. Everton brought in Cliver. That's interesting. And that's the end of the transfer window. Was that enough to get that loan deal over the line? It was. Loaned out. Okay. Monthly report. It looks like England's finished. I've not noticed. Okay. 92 to 94. It's just amazing, isn't he? 70 to 90 is not going to be enough now. Okay. Well, everyone's looking pretty good. So we need to send you back out to England, don't we, really? To do some more scouting. Youth staff. Yep, you're no longer there. Okay. I don't know if I should bother with England, to be honest, because I keep sending you to England. You're not bringing me back any gems, are you, really? We'll keep doing it, but... I mean, we have got an English gem now, actually, haven't we, with that green? So we've got a few out. Oh, yeah, I'll take it back. I'll take it. We've got £516 million to spend. Because I don't think there's anyone who can improve our team at this point in time. Right, here we go. We have got updates, though, from Japan. Where... we've actually picked up a few good players so far. What we got? 68, 94, 65, 91. We'll continue scouting you two, I think. Next up, they're in Colombia again. 94, 80 to 94. There we go. Victor Galliano, goalkeeper. We'll take a bit of use. 72 to 94 as well. I'm going to take this in. What position are you? You could be defensive, actually. We'll take you. And we'll leave you to scout a bit further, I think. That's not bad then, actually. Not bad at all for this month, for the scouts. Let's get forward to West Ham game. We're such a distance away from Liverpool, aren't we? Arsenal are top of the table, 8 points clear of us. Is there any chance of us catching that 8 points up this season? I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think so. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So we didn't actually sell Pedri, who's now 81. Of course he would go up now, wouldn't he? Hughes is 74. Ferrari 92. Rodrigo's up to an 88 as well. Sancho up to 93. Wow, okay. So we have seen some upgrades. Grimaldo is the only man in our starting lineup who is not 90 plus. So, can we continue our winning form? We can, but 4-1 victory. Pogba, Havertz, Mbappe and Rashford with the goals. Of course, he's annoyed again, old Dembele, because he's not getting picked. We're going to give you some games now, Dembele, I promise. I'm sorry. I took you out for a moment. I apologise fully. Of course, we want to get all our players up to a 65 then, don't we? So let's start working on Morgan Hall. And we'll also start working on Mitchell, Archie Mitchell as well. Let's get working on both of you too. Want to get to that magical 65 number, don't we? Fernandez now working hard. So is he up 10 now, Fernandez? He is. So I know I could get it if I put him in the team for a bit. I just don't know. Let's take Rashford out and bring Dembele back in then to keep him happy. Let's also bring in Tonali for a couple of games in place of Fernandez. It's probably a good thing to do. Right, so we want to keep pushing on. I know what the next game is going to be, actually. We could do with facing against a few of the bigger teams to try and catch them up, to be honest with you. We're 4 points beneath Liverpool, 5 behind Man City. Okay, we are 6 behind... No, we're 7 behind Liverpool. And 8 behind Man City and Arsenal. So we're catching them. We need them to play each other, don't we, really? It's a 4-0 win here against Burnley. 2 from Dembele, 1 from Mbappe, 1 from Delete. Ferrari with another appearance from the bench. That's what I'm looking for. We did sign Ferrari last year, didn't we? Or maybe we didn't sign him last season. Maybe. Maybe it was the wrong season we signed him in. Maybe that's why it doesn't count. But again, there's no way of finding that out, is there? I can't... Can I go in there and find out how long he's been in the club for? No. I cannot. Okay. So Jimenez is banned for the next game. Let's bring him out and bring Hughes in. There's some players that are unhappy. I've just realised it's bringing their stats down. So maybe I should have a look at redoing some... I'll wait till the new year. In the new year, I'll do some more contracts, and hopefully that will boost players' morale up a little bit. Oh, why Jimenez are you banned for a Barcelona game? Loan offer for Archie Mitchell. We'll accept. Jimenez banned for bloody Barcelona. That is the worst time to get a suspension, isn't it, really? The worst time. Right then. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. Oh, Manuel getting himself a game against Barcelona in the Champions League. We won 2-0. Ooh. We freaking won 2-0. Okay. Oh, freaking K. Maybe we might not win the Premiership this year, but we can make a fight in the... We're only 4 points beneath Liverpool now, though, actually. Liverpool have dropped away from the rest of them. Transfer off for Ghana. You can go. Matches rescheduled. Okay. Right. This game then against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Let's start mixing and matching a bit more. Jimenez is back. Hughes is out. So why is Ferrari unhappy? Yeah, I'm going to have to go through all these and try and find out, aren't I? I think a lot of new contracts is going to make a lot of people happy, I think. Right, Wolves have lost 3 in a row. And we beat them as well. Goals from Grimaldo, Havertz and Fati. Ferrari should be happy with the amount of game time he's playing. He's playing loads. You'd think he'd be happy, wouldn't you? Let's continue that build-up. Then we've got 2 players called Hall. We've got Hall and Hall. We've got Spurs next to round 5 of the FA Cup. Transfer off of Manchester City again? No. Bugger off, Man City. No one cares. No one cares about you. Right, let's keep going. Right, end of the month. Any upgrades? Havertz is 95. They realised 95 was a number. Wow. Sancho's 93. Hughes 74. Giordano's 76. Guedes is 71 now as well. Okay. We're getting some big gains now, aren't we? Big gains. Let's bring our strongest side back in for this game against Spurs in the FA Cup. 95 rated Havertz. I thought 94 was a cap. I don't know why I thought it was a cap, but I don't think I've ever seen a player above 94 in this game. We do actually have monthly youth scout report, or monthly youth squad report. That's the one. 85 to 91, 92 to 94 still not available. Everyone's still looking pretty damn good. I'll be honest with you though. We want players that are going to be over 90. So unfortunately, anyone whose top end is not over 90 is going to be kicked straight off the bat. We want players that are over 90 only in our squad. Granted, with the way that the fluid potential works, we can boost them a few points. Marcus Mitchell's good. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. Another Hill. You're not. We'll continue scouting Patrick Hill. Mitchell's loaned out for the summer. Right, home against Spurs in the FA Cup. I'm going to have a sip of my lucky beer. It worked. Oh, I drank too much of my lucky beer. 3-1. 2 for Dembele, 1 for Mbappe. We knock Spurs out of the FA Cup and move one step closer to a different piece of silverware. We've won the Carabao Cup, remember? We won the Carabao Cup in one season. We won the league in a different season. And who knows, we could go on and win the FA Cup this year. Right. You're good. Carlos Diaz. Carlos Diaz. Okay, we'll continue scouting you. Let me just delete the rest of these. Yep, and you as well, and you. Alfonso Guzman, we're going to continue scouting you because you could be good for all we know. And next up then, we have got Japan again. Ishiro Kawachi, we'll take you. So Japan has actually been a very, very good place for us to scout. Oh my word. Oh my word, indeed. 77 to 94. 74 to 94. Okay. Oh, it's ended. Okay, we're going to take all of these then. Just in case, because Japan has done us well, hasn't it? Okay. So that means the guy that I wanted to continue scouting in Colombia is also gone. Okay. That's fine. It's not. I'm not happy about it, don't get me wrong, but Right, let's send the youth staff back off somewhere else. I really enjoyed that. That Japan was amazing. Shall we continue over in... Let's go for China. And then let's send you back over to South America again. And let's go for a bit of Peru. Go and find me a Nobby Solano. Right. Let's keep pushing forward then. Last month of this video, March. Broken down. Transfer off for Pedri from Sevilla. We will accept. We don't need him. And a couple of scouting networks set up, which is fine. Right, Nottingham Forest. Have we actually got this down to... Or we've got this up to 4 yet? Is it even worth bothering? Or is it going to be too much difficult to do? Youth development, that's it. 3 out of 5 still. I don't know how to complete this, to be honest. I really don't. We must just not have Ferrari and the other guy must not be the right season taken into the academy. I don't know what it was, but whatever it is, it's not working for us. Right. So Nottingham Forest, we beat them 4-1. 2 goals from Havertz, 1 from Dembele, 1 from Mbappe. And next up is FA Cup 6th round. Okay. Let's continue with the training. Trying to get these guys up to a 65. So we are going to have a few, I think, soon that are going to be looking to break their way into the first team, I think. Rashford again's unhappy with the lack of games. Kai Schlut, the goalkeeper. Yeah, you're on the transfer list, mate, so you can go. Yeah, Rashford again unhappy with the lack of games. We've just got to keep mixing and matching as much as we possibly can, don't we? Right, that's fine. Ferrari's doing well. He's up to a 73. These guys all doing well, actually. How are we doing now? So West Ham in the 6th round of the FA Cup. Another big game. We've got Rashford in there. Yep. Let's go for that team, I think. That team is good enough for me. Rashford unhappy with the lack of games, but he's going to play again today. 4-0 win. 1 for Grimaldo, 3 for Sancho. Excellent. Right, Dembele was disappointed not to play in that last game. Can't win at the moment, can we? But, right, Mitchell up to a 64. Let's keep pushing. Right, so Dembele wants to probably be in for this game. Mbappe is suspended. Not ideal, but it does fix my my issue with people wanting to play, doesn't it? So let's do that, and then we'll bring Hughes onto the bench. And we'll stick with this team then, I suppose. Okie doke. So Schlut's been sold, ready to go. We've got a 2-0 lead from the first leg in this one. So we just need to be conservative in this game. Or beat them 3-2, that'll do. 2 for Sancho, 1 for Havertz. Grand. Next up then, Everton. This is a big game. This is a very big game, actually. Give us a chance to pull away from Everton and confirm the top 4 position, at least. Rashford still unhappy, as always. Players leaving on international duty. Where are we now? March the 19th, okay. So Mbappe missed the previous game anyway, but let's bring him in place of Sancho for a game. Why not? Let's play him out on the right. See how he gets on out there. Big game this one, like I said, important one. They've lost to Chelsea twice recently, Everton. We beat them 5-1. Goals of Wan-Bissaka, Grimaldo, Fernandes, Rashford and Dembele. That was huge, that was. Huge result. And that is probably going to confirm us in the 4th position this season. We continue our training. Yeah, just hope that I can complete enough missions this year to... Oh, we're on an 89 managerial rating, which is insane because we're not going to win the Premiership. We're on higher than what we were last year. Don't quite get that, to be honest. Rodrigo wants to play more, which he probably will get some more game time. But that legend, I think, is going to be the end of our video. Pierce Campbell wants out unless we bring him up, or Pierre Campbell. Jimenez is suspended for 1 game. Lots of players out in international duty. Prize money, that other good sort of stuff. So we're in a pretty good position at this point in time then. We are still in the Champions League. We are still in the FA Cup. We are top 4 in the Premiership. So it's going to be a very interesting end to the season for us. A very interesting end to the season. But to find out what does happen, you will have to tune in next time, because we're about to finish things off. And our next game is a huge one, which could give us 3rd position in the league. And that is a game against Liverpool. Okay, that's massive. Right. Let's bring Pierre Campbell up. Because you are good enough, aren't you? There you are. 85 to 91. We'll definitely bring you in. Yeah, huge game against Liverpool. We win that game. We go above them in the league into 3rd position. So it's a massive, massive game if we can pull the victory off there. But of course, that is next episode's match. Of course, if you've enjoyed this one, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you would like to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.